6 levels of validation. Validation means acknowledging another person's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors as understandable given the causes. Validation does not mean that you agree with or condone the behavior. We only want to validate what we genuinely believe is valid and want to be sure not to validate the invalid behaviors. For example, let's say you don't get the job that you wanted, you felt angry, and came home and punched a hole in the wall. Feeling angry about not getting the job you wanted is valid. However, punching a hole in the wall would be invalid. It's helpful to focus on the emotion in times where the behaviors are invalid and we're struggling to validate. The first level of validation is paying attention. Make eye contact, don't multitask, nod occasionally, and mirror facial expressions. For example, when the other person is talking about something worrisome, furrow your eyebrows to show concern. When the other person is talking about an exciting accomplishment, raise your eyebrows with a wide smile. The second level of validation is reflecting back. Simply state what you heard the other person say or do, to be sure that you understand what the person is saying. You can add on, "Did I get that right?" or "Is that right?" to the end. This level can also be used when the other person is telling a long story and you want to pull the highlight points. The third level of validation is read minds. Pick up on what is not being said by the other person by observing nonverbal facial expressions, body language, and the context of what you know about the situation or what you know about the person. You may be wrong, since we cannot ever know for sure what other people are thinking or feeling, and also because many emotions have overlapping nonverbal expressions. If you're right, amazing. That is very validating. If you're wrong, it's an opportunity for the other person to clarify how they are actually feeling and have that open communication. The fourth level of validation is understand. Validate the other person's current emotions and thoughts given their past history or causes of the events. The fifth level of validation is acknowledge the valid. Express or show the other person's thoughts, feelings, or actions make sense given the current reality and facts. The sixth level of validation is show equality. Treat the other person as an equal instead of one-upping, one-downing, or treating them as fragile. Validating others helps improve and also maintain our relationships. It can also help de-escalate others' emotions and allows for problem solving to become possible. If you want to validate someone, refrain from trying to problem solve for the other person. This can be invalidating in times of intense emotions, due to inadvertently suggesting that the other person isn't capable of solving the problem themselves. In times of intense emotion, people typically just want to be heard and listened to. If you want to help problem solve, try asking the person this question: do you want me to just listen, or do you want me to help you solve this? Depending on the situation, you can decide which level makes the most sense to implement, and you may even be able to use a couple at a time. Level 1 is no more effective than level 6, and the skill is not meant to be used in consecutive order. In one situation, pay attention may be enough. Another situation may be best for read minds. Try practicing each level in as many contexts as you can to continue to strengthen your validation skills.